Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to take a look at what your future self wants you to know before 2023. So these could be events that are popping up now or things to kind of deal with now, or these could be things that your future self wants you to know about 2023. So we're going to take a look at these. We have 4 piles for today. I've pre-pulled the oracles, then we're going to live pull the tarot with this Shadowscapes tarot deck. So yeah, take your time to intuitively choose. We have pile number 1 here with this moonstone crystal. We have pile number 2 with this tiger's eye crystal. We have pile number 3 with, I believe this is a jasper crystal. It's a little square here. And then we have pile number 4 with an amethyst crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Again, these are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. You guys can check out multiple piles if you feel called to. There might be some additional messages. But yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll let you guys pick your pile. Timestamps are below. If you need to pause this video, feel free to now, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone crystal. So it's going to be your reading for what your future self wants you to know before 2023. So let's see what the oracles are here, and then we will pull some tarot. So pile number 1, we have Mother. Now it was in the reverse, so to me that's a shadow attribute. That's how I read these cards. So it says smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So this could be someone, or like this could be you. I'm getting this is either you and yourself or someone towards you. Most times if our inner child feels this way, it's probably because we've had something in our upbringing that has kind of contributed to that. So there also could be this sense of like holding yourself back in some way. Okay, is what I'm getting. This could also just be in like how you take care of yourself. This could be like if you have a goal that you want to achieve, let's say it's like a fitness goal or a health goal or a project that you're trying to complete. It's like you could be kind of holding yourself back in some way, shape, or form, like procrastinating potentially somehow, or just not giving it what it needs to grow. And you have yourself grow as well in the same process. So there's something that I almost feel like you need to give more attention to or tend to a little bit more here in your life. We also have Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Okay. We have number 38, Sensuality, Feminine Wisdom, and Passion. So yeah, there's something about like embracing the feminine energy here. And just giving something that like nurturing and healing type of energy, whether that's yourself or that is like a project or something that you're like working on here. We also have Balance, Stability, Standing Firm, number 40. So yeah, I just feel like giving yourself stability. Look at that feminine energy. Did you guys see that? So yeah, definitely the feminine aspect here. And because this came out in reverse, it's making me feel like you need to either heal an aspect of your feminine side, whether you're male or female, does not matter, or needing to embrace more of your feminine nurturing qualities towards something here. We also have Butterfly with regeneration. So there's some sort of like change, transformation here that is wanting to happen. It could be, like I said, healing, but this is like regeneration and something that would bring in more stability in your life, something that would bring you more of a solid foundation. This could also as well be going through a transformation, healing a feminine aspect within our lives to bring the masculine and feminine together, to make something more balanced in either our approach or just like how we live our life. So I feel like your spirit guides and your future self is saying you are not alone, but it's almost like, I feel like it's like your future self saying like, hey, if you want to get this done, or you want to achieve this, or you want to have this sense of a lifestyle, or whatever it is that you're going for, or whatever it is that you want for yourself, if you want that, you need to start putting in more loving, nurturing energy to allow something to grow and change. Because it almost feels like maybe there's something that you're, I don't want to say neglecting, but it could be neglecting something that it's like you're not going to get the results that you want if you're not tending to that garden, if that makes sense. I feel like you know what to do. And for a lot of you, this is like maybe you've lost a sense of passion for what it is that you're doing or where it is that you're trying to go. I almost feel like tapping into your feminine energy will also help you just naturally go through this change. So for some of you, this could just be tapping into more like feminine, slower paced activities, creative things, being in stillness. Restorative yoga for me is like a feminine versus like a more sweaty yoga would be more of a masculine, exercise. So yeah, just like tapping into feminine things is going to help you go through this change. Because there's something with this regeneration, with this butterfly, it's like you're going to be blossoming, to be coming out of the cocoon, I feel like in 2023. But you do have to put the energy and the effort and the nurturing into something. So, yeah. You also, again, like I said, could have someone like mothering you as well, or like not letting you be out on your own. Some of you, this is like a feminine or like a mother, an upbringing from your mother somehow, or like just something that's maybe been passed through your mother's lineage, ancestor wise. Okay, let's see. What does Group 1's future self need them to know before 2023? What does Group 1's future self want them to know? Look at that, strength. I love this energy because the strength card is actually a feminine energy, and there's usually a feminine on the card taming the lion, right? The beast, which the lion would be more of that masculine type of energy. But the strength card talks about control here, but it's a soft control. Like it's a softness. It's not aggressive and assertive and like gung-ho like the Chariot card would be. Okay, so there's something that is like, this is like taming the beast, right? So there's something within you that definitely needs to become more balanced, more whole. Not that you're not whole, but it's like just the two of those things coming together, the masculine and the feminine coming together to just have a more balanced approach to something, which is going to give you more stability and more of this secure foundation for yourself. Some of you could be feeling very unstable or insecure, or like you're on your own, or feeling very like you're missing something almost, is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's about tapping into yourself to kind of like find that, if that makes sense. Let's see what else is coming out here for you, Group 1. Look at that, the Tower. There's that regeneration. Yeah, in the Chariot, I almost feel like this is saying, because I mentioned the Chariot, it's like you can't control all of the things. All you can do is look after yourself. There definitely could be this big change. This is 3 majors. So like there could be this big change and transition and regeneration that you're going through. I feel like a lot of you are trying to like either step into this like new life, or you're trying to like put something out into the world, be it a project, a business, okay? But there needs to be, it's like this old way that maybe you've done things in the past is like dying, right? Like, and you might not have any control over that. And it's about surrender here and trust. And trust that the divine is working with you. Look at that, the star. Healing energy. Again, 3 major arcana here. The star is also about like hope and faith in the renewal. The star actually comes after the tower. So if you're going through challenging times right now, your future self is saying things are going to be better. Things are going to get better. There may be this like brand new way of you doing something, or this unique, I'm getting like strong, this is an Aquarius card, but for some reason that aspect of the Aquarian piece of it is standing out to me. We have Leo, Scorpio, as well as Aries here, because the tower is Mars energy and Aquarius energy with the star. So there's kind of this energy of like maybe doing something very different. Maybe the way that you were brought up, or the way that you have done things in the past with the Strength card here. It's like that what was once secure and stable is being kind of blown up here. And it's allowing a fresh new start. I feel like it's no doubt that this star card is underneath this regeneration of this butterfly. It's like you're going from this caterpillar into this beautiful butterfly. Like things are going to turn out better than you could imagine. I do feel like you're probably worried about this with this 9 of Swords here. But I feel like what your future self is saying, like you have the strength to get through these situations, especially if you're going through stressful situations right now, heading into 2023. This is saying like take the time to look after yourself, take the time to nurture yourself. Some of you are forgetting yourself. Some of you are forgetting like doing the things that make you feel good, right? And so it's like needing to embrace those things a little bit more, again, to bring in some more balance and some more harmony. So definitely looking after yourself is crucial here, I feel, for you to work through this energy and feel like you're working through it, and feel like you're in control, feeling like you have a solid foundation within yourself, so that when this tower outside of yourself is happening, it's like the inner parts of you are not as fazed by it, if that makes sense. Let's see what's going on here. What else does group 1's future self want them to know before 2023? We have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, things are going to start to pick up. We have the Devil energy at the bottom. It's Capricorn energy. It's like this change is going to happen, and it's propelling you forward. I feel like what your future self is wanting you, look at that, Ace of Wands. I feel like what your future self is wanting you to work on right now is just like getting through this change. 2023, I feel for you guys, is going to be a lot of positive movement forward. You may also be getting into like some sort of passion, like I said, creativity, getting something off the ground. We have the 7 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So you may be kind of feeling like in a bit of an illusion here. The Tower, I feel like, has maybe already fallen, or it's about to fall, and it's like something that's inevitable that you cannot change. It's a big shift, it's a big change, it's a big reconstruction of your life, but it ultimately brings you back on track. The Tower card comes after the Devil card. So, okay, so I was reading up on the Devil card and we did have the Devil that popped up, so it's not totally irrelevant, but if we look at the way the major arcana work, the Devil card talks a lot about every card has a positive and negative, but the Devil card can be these things that confine us. It can also be materialism and things that, and this could be collectively or just in your own personal life or however it affects you. But the Devil card is a card that talks about materialism, possession, and it's like a ton of abundance, but it's without the spiritual nature of things. So it's like there's all the physical abundance, but they're missing the spiritual alignment of it all. And so when that happens, because they don't have both, there's not that balance, everything crumbles, everything falls, because it wasn't built on solid ground, because it didn't have that divine aspect behind it. And so when the Tower falls, it allows you to rebuild for your future in a place that is in more of alignment. And it allows you to build that sturdier foundation because you now know what was missing. You now know what wasn't working or what was not in alignment, and you can change that and get back on your spiritual path here. And that's when I feel like things are going to take off for you. So if you've been having something that like hasn't really been working for you here, group one, or it's like it's been kind of successful but feels like something's missing, and you're just like, things are just topsy-turvy, right? The last few years have definitely been that way. It's saying like, let these changes happen. Let these changes happen. Ground yourself so that you can get through these situations, and that is going to allow you to deal with these changes in a more peaceful way, I guess, or in the best way possible. Your spiritual team is with you here. Your future self is with you here. And your future self is saying it's a lot better on the other side. So don't fear these changes. Don't try to control these changes. Focus on controlling yourself, which is the only thing you can control. And everything will start to kind of fall into place here. So for a lot of you, this feminine energy coming in is just about looking after yourself, nurturing yourself. If you do have things that you are working on in your life right now, like projects or, creative endeavors, whatever, or if you're transitioning careers or changing careers or whatever, it's saying like, pay attention to those things, nurture those things, put energy into those things. But if changes are happening, let the changes happen, because they are for your highest good. It might not feel like it in the moment, but on the other side, we have this 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. It's like, this is you pursuing your passion. You may come up with this new creative idea as well. And this comes after this place of like feeling in alignment, feeling in balance. So if you're feeling kind of wonky right now, it could be that you're needing to kind of go through these changes, get back into alignment, get kind of back on track before you feel like, oh yeah, this is like the direction I can go in. Or maybe that's when this opportunity pops up here. There could be communication coming in here to help you move forward. Okay, so this just feels like a group that's definitely going through some big changes. And I mean, most of the world is in just different ways. So the more you can keep that balance, the more you'll feel like you've got a handle on the situation. And then you'll be able to step into these experiences and 2023 in a more positive space. So that is what I have for you, group one. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this Tiger's Eye crystal. It's going to be your reading for what your future self wants you to know for before 2023. So this is a general message. Obviously, take what resonates, leave the rest. But let's see where we go. We're going to look at the oracles here first for you, group 2. So we have Child with Divine. It is in the upright, so light attributes are innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Could be physical as well, since I wanted to say that. Okay, so some of you, this can indicate new energy, fresh energy. Some of you, this is like your inner child, feeling more connected to your innocence and just this pure, fun energy. There's also this light energy, like I'm like literally seeing the color white, or I guess a shade kind of, but I'm seeing white. And so it's like there's this pure cleansing type of energy here. Yeah, we have healing. That may be why. So definitely healing going on here. Just this purity that is coming in. I'm also hearing make a wish. I'm not sure what that means. We have retreat, number 40. This is number 9. We have connect with your emotions, water guardian. We have star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. We have, wings of light, becoming something new, number 42. I don't know if I've ever seen that card. And then we have angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support, number 6. Okay, so this is a group that you're very spiritually connected here with the divine. I mean, we all are, but it's like this is like a group that would get a lot of messages, downloads, intuitive insight, or you're working towards building that. Some of you, though, this is like a what your future self wants you to know is that there's like a new you that's waiting to be born, I guess. With this, and it's interesting, wings of light. So for some reason, white light is coming through here. So, and I feel like it just has to deal with like the healing piece of things. And I'm like seeing it though, which is interesting. I just feel like there's a new version of yourself that is evolving here. This could definitely be your spiritual gifts for a lot of you, especially with angelic and assistance and star ancestor. Like your spiritual team is, and the divine here, like your spiritual team is like on your path here. Like they are with you, and I feel like you're also receiving a lot of their insight and their messages and what they are encouraging you to move towards. Some of you are up until 2023. I almost feel like you could be in this place of retreat and healing and going through just kind of this more of like a hermity mode type energy for you, group 2. But it's because you're doing healing, and I feel like it's almost preparing you for something new. Again, I was getting that birth and like new fresh start kind of off that child energy, and then we also have becoming something new. So this is like a personal transformation that you're going to be going through, I feel, in 2023. Yeah, we have the 2 of Wands. So this is like preparation, I feel, what you're going for. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands. So some of you are planning something new. Some of you could be planning some sort of like travel as well, is what I'm getting. This could be like moving even for some of you as well. But I'd feel like you're preparing yourself. There's something about preparing yourself for 2023, doing the work that needs to be done now. And if that means retreating and kind of doing healing work and working with your spiritual team right now, and not so much like other things, then definitely do that. We also have the King of Cups. What does group 2 need to know? We have the 3 of Swords. Interesting. We have the 4 of Wands. Some of you, there's something with regards to a relationship or a home here. King of Cups, 3 of Swords. For some of you, I'm also getting this is like family. It's not so much like a spouse or a like a romantic partner. What is going on here for, yeah, we have the Tower. Tower popped out in group 1 as well, a little earlier in the reading. So there's some big changes that are coming here. Maybe one more here for group 2. What is the message they need to, or what is it that you want them to know from their future self before 2023? We have the Chariot. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Some of you could be going through something challenging, painful with this 3 of Swords. Something that maybe you feel, or it just like didn't work out the way that you thought. You could have also felt like something worked against you a little bit here. And I see you moving on from this for sure with the Chariot. But there is this this big transformation, this big change that's happening here, that's like creating this new version of yourself. And not that it's like, it's almost like you coming back home to yourself. So it feels new, but it's actually you. So some of you could have had some sort of circumstance that has changed your outlook on something, or the way that you move through life, or just like how you take action, how you move forward. For some of you, there's like an obstacle standing in your way, I'm getting almost with this King of Cups, because this King of Cups is looking back towards the Two of Wands, but the Two of Wands is trying to look forward. So if there's something or someone standing in your way, I see that ending so that you can move forward. Again, there's a lot of water here. We have the King of Cups, obviously, which is water signs. We have the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. And we have the Chariot here, which is Cancer. So, and we have all this like water, like with the emotions here, and this just like intuitive healing energy here as well. It's like you may feel like something's kind of blocking your path, and this is saying like that obstacle is going to be removed. The Chariot talks about actually overcoming obstacles. So this challenge that you're facing, if you're facing one, is not going to last long. Why is this King of Cups here for group 2? What is it about this King of Cups that they need to know before 2023? We're the Knight of Wands. Eight of Cups. So this could be something coming back around to you that maybe didn't work. There could have been some sort of sadness or heartbreak along with this. Clarify this Three of Swords for group 2. I think you're healing from this, though. You're overcoming this. So again, whatever's been blocking your path is going to be removed here. We have the Nine of Cups clarifying this Three of Swords. So, and then the Magician here at the bottom. Some of you feel like this situation, this person, this opportunity, whatever was going on here was going to lead you to a lot of happiness. It was going to bring in a lot of fulfillment. But I almost feel like it did the opposite. And for some of you, this is something that may come up for you. Like you may feel like this is your path forward, and maybe there's something that doesn't work out. I'm going to get one here for this Tower as well, actually. Why is this Tower here for group 2 from their future self? Yeah, the World and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something that I almost feel is coming to a close here, something that is ending in order for you to transform and move into a better energy. Ace of Pentacles, something more solid, stable, and secure. It feels like this might bring up a lot of sadness here, but it's for your highest good, obviously. I know not everyone wants to see that. We do also have the Page of Wands. So this is setting you out on a brand new path. Again, there's that childlike energy, this newness that wants to come into your life. So I don't know if you've already gone through a heartbreak, someone who thought you were supposed to be with, or a job you were supposed to be with, something that you felt emotionally just filled your cup right up. And you thought that was the path forward, and then it comes crumbling down and you're like, what the heck? So there's this change, but see, the interesting part though is it's leading you to something more earthly with this Ace of Pentacles. Like this cycle wasn't built on a solid foundation. It was maybe built on a lot of hope and a lot of passion and emotion, but not the foundation of the critical foundation that you need to build something solid. So some of you've already gone through this, you're healing from this, you're retreating from this, and this is like, you're going to have a new opportunity here in 2023 that comes forward for you. And this is about trusting the divine, trusting in your path, trusting that things are working out the way that they're meant to. Yeah, look at that. There's that Hermit card I was talking about before. So yeah, some of you have really retreated, but it's like you're preparing for this new thing. So your future self wants you to know that there's better things on the horizon here for you. Do the healing work to work through this thing, because I feel like with this Three of Swords, you're still dealing with it, you know, emotionally, mentally. This person could also potentially, or this situation could somehow come back. I'm feeling that there's something about it coming back around if it has not already. And so this is about like fully clearing that cycle. Like, this is like clearing karma is what it feels like. Clearing karma in this lifetime, in order to like not carry it on to the next lifetime. So this could have been even like a situation that had a lot of karma from a past life that's been carried into this one, and you're finally breaking that cycle. That's what it feels like. It's like breaking the cycle, and this new version of yourself, this new life for yourself is going to start blossoming here, and it has a lot of potential, but you do have to close out this cycle. But definitely with the Hermit and this retreat energy, I feel like right now, up until probably 2023, you're kind of hermiting, you're retreating, you're healing, you're going through this, like maybe you're getting more in tune with your spiritual side of things, gaining this deeper insight within yourself, this deeper wisdom within yourself, in order to get you through this situation. And then then you're going to be able to work through anything here. With the Chariot, it's like victory, success, nothing's going to be able to stop you here. And there will be this new opportunity here that provides you what it is that you're looking for, and provides you with something real. Because I almost feel like this, like other situation was built on an illusion. It was built on like this hope, this potential fantasy, and it didn't have that practical nature to it that was going to ground it in this reality. There's something about it that wasn't wasn't providing you the earthly things you needed. So there's a new you that's blossoming from this. I also feel too, like doing a lot of this healing work is just also going to change you in a positive way. And I think you're going to be a lot more like resilient, I want to say, through this experience, like feeling like you can overcome anything, like nothing can hold you back. Maybe even having that like mentality of like, nothing's going to slow me down. I've got this, like, you know, I'm, you know, moving forward, and like, I don't care what anybody says kind of thing. Like there's kind of this like intensity that starts to build within you once you've kind of worked through this situation, or this situation has happened. Because for some of you, I'm getting the situation maybe hasn't happened, of this like ending or this like disappointment here. Others of you are working through this currently, and it has already happened. So just take that however it resonates for you. But there's going to be a lot better feelings that you have. You're going to be a lot more in tune with your emotions, your intuition. You're going to feel free. And yes, you're going to feel like this newness and this beginner energy, but it's like, it's freeing. It's liberating in a way. So it's not something that, definitely don't shy away from it, because I feel like it's going to open up new opportunities, new paths here for you. Some of you will actually even make more money because of this situation. Like this situation, I feel like was maybe holding you back in some way. And it could have been a boss. It could have been a romantic relationship. It could be a personal relationship, like a friend or a family member. It could be anything, but definitely there was disappointment here. It's like your dreams got squashed somehow with this. And this is about you going through the changes and overcoming that. And in 2023, you're going to feel so much better about this situation. It's not going to last. So hopefully that resonated for you, group 2. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a different reading. But thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this little square crystal. This is going to be your reading for what your future self wants you to know before 2023. So take what resonates, obviously leave the rest. It is general. But let's see where we go for you, pile number 3. We have Judge. It is in the upright, which means I'm going to take the light attributes of this. So balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Okay. So there could be something that's like maybe unfair or has the potential to be unfair, that you're making sure it doesn't go that direction. The other thing I'm getting is that this could also just indicate legalities or contracts and things, like it's like the Justice card is kind of what I'm getting off of it. We have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Okay, so yeah, like you're wanting something to be balanced, stable, rooted here. Successful as well is what I'm getting. Number 21, we have guide, the illuminated path. Interesting. We have desert with thirst. Number 10. We also have purification with sage. And we have emotional release and teaching, number 14 and number 37. Okay. Some of you are like potentially in like the healing arts of some sort. So whether that means you're in like medicine or you're in the, like your spiritual, like maybe you're a guide. You could also just be, I feel like, someone who helps people through like emotional releasing things. This is an interesting, you may also be a teacher of some sort. Teacher or guide, like helping people is what I'm getting. This feels like a group who also has learned a lot of lessons that it's like if things have been kind of dry or not maybe working the way that you wanted, it's almost like you're releasing yourself from that. This emotional release is giving me this energy of like you needing to release something, these emotions, to let something grow, to bring water back into this situation, to purify yourself, to release yourself, to free yourself, to move forward. So some of you may also be seeking out a spiritual teacher for yourself, okay, somehow, or like a Reiki, or like some sort of like medicine or holistic health thing, or like something like that. Like you might be seeking out a person here that is balancing you out, is helping you regain a sense of stability here, to kind of ground yourself so that you can be purified, you can be free. Some of you really need to cleanse your energy, or like cleanse your body, release things from your body. So you could also be, again, like from a health perspective, releasing things, cleansing, detoxing, whatever that means, or you may need to. If any of you have anything emotional that you need to deal with, I feel like it's a time to, your future self is saying you need to emotionally let some of these things go, work through these energies rather than holding on to it, because it's almost like this thirst energy is giving this energy of like it's drying you up. Even though you're holding on to the emotion, it's drying you up. You need to let the emotion out, because it's almost like preventing you from getting to where you're really trying to go. There's a desire that you have to maybe even emotionally connect with people, or just have emotional connections or good connections in your life. And your future self is saying you have to first release the blockage, release the thing that is holding you back, cleanse yourself of that energy so that you can bring balance here and you can fully move forward and guide, and the path will open up for you. Some of you, guided meditations will be really good for you as well, if that's something that interests you. Let's see. What is it that group 3's future self wants them to know before 2023? We have 7 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this is saying the energy that you put into this, it's about receiving reward, right? Like the Seven of Pentacles is like is a harvest energy. It's like I planted these seeds and I'm reaping the reward of it. But it's like, what are you reaping, right? Because we can plant seeds and not get anything back, or we can plant seeds and get a lot back. And this could even just be in our contracts, right? Like, is it balanced, right? If it's balanced, it'll be able to grow. It'll be able to flourish, right? So what are the seeds that you are planting? I feel like that's the question that's coming with the Seven of Pentacles here for you guys. It's interesting. What is going on for group 3 here? That their future self wants them to know before 2023. What is it that their future self wants them to know? Group 3's future self. What do they want them to know? They're the Nine of Wands. Interesting. Guarded. Definitely guarded. Seven of Cups. 2 sevens. I feel this kind of like wounding. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It feels like you've maybe gone through a lot. This is also for some of you, like, so take this as it resonates. If this is like, I'm getting 2 different types of people. This is either something you're going through that you're needing to work through, release, or this is you like with a business that does this. So like you being a healer, and it's like, what are you investing? What is your goal? I almost feel. What are you trying to help people with, if that's the case? It feels like if it's a healing profession, it's like you're helping people release blocks and barriers that are preventing them from fully expressing themselves, right? Like even in a physical perspective, it's like, what are they holding on to? This could also be like psychological stuff, right? Emotional things, like just helping people work through and gain a sense of clarity here. Like, what are you trying to, what's the transformation? What are you trying to help people get to? What are you trying to help them work towards, is what this feels like. And if it's not a business, this is you, where it's like, what are you trying to work towards? What goals do you have? Where do you want to go in your life? And what is holding you back? What are you holding back, or what is holding you back? And if you're trying to plant seeds, it's like, if you're trying to plant seeds, but there's just this like blockage here, it's like they're not going to fully ripen, you know, like they're not going to fully flourish because there's something that's just, they need more, right? There's thirst here. There's like, it's not getting enough water. It's not getting enough juice to be able to kind of fully evolve. And again, if it's a business, it's just that like, maybe you don't have a clear direction of your path. You know, you want to help people heal, but it's like, what is that clarity of that path? Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. So definitely coming to this end of this burden. This is going to take work. Definitely. Some of you will benefit if this is like something you're personally going through. Your future self is saying you might benefit from seeking out some sort of professional, someone who can help you work through this energy. Someone who's got this like compassionate, caring, healing type of nurturing energy to them. Like a teacher, a guide, right? We got teacher here, Queen of Cups, and the guide. They're going to help show you the way forward. Others of you, this is like you, like I said, helping show people the way forward. There will be brighter days ahead. Sun, we have the Wheel of Fortune. If this is a business, it's going to expand, it's going to grow. You're going to be able to show people the path forward. They're going to be able to enlighten people, show people a different version or a different aspect or something where they maybe need to make changes, right? Things like that, so that they can grow, they can blossom, and they can change, and they can drop these burdens and these barriers and really help themselves, heal themselves, right? And if it's not, a business, it's you. creating positive changes so that you can drop these burdens and these barriers. Some of you are going through this though because you are eventually going to be teaching this. Because some of you are meant to go through this on a personal level in order to help heal other people or help other people who are going through the same types of situations. This would be people who have hit like burnout. This would be people who would just feel really depleted. People who they're putting in so much energy and effort and not getting anything back or no reward back from it. So on a personal level, this is like needing to cleanse yourself, needing to free yourself from something that you're holding on to. It feels emotional. It's like, it may be presenting as physical, but I feel like it's emotional, which is interesting. Sometimes I pick up on that stuff. I do actually, I treat like clients, like this is not my day job. So I actually work in the health world. So, sometimes I pick up on those types of things. Not that I'm a doctor or anything, but I just feel like sometimes I can tell the difference of like physical versus emotional versus spiritual versus like I can kind of discern. Sometimes it comes through very clearly. Like some of you with this purification, the sage, and then this earth energy, like you need to cleanse or detox and like release something from the physical body. You may even just have pain, but it's like that pain is a result of something maybe you're holding on to, if that makes sense. Or maybe it was like an injury, right? A traumatic injury or something. It's you're holding on to it and it's holding you back. I feel like there's something that's like, it's not freeing you from what you would like to move towards. So this is something I feel like you're going to be healing and definitely putting time and energy and working through here. This could definitely go into 2023. I feel like some of you are already kind of on this path and you may still be dealing with this in 2023. You may also, for some of you, I'm getting like seek out this professional in 2023. And others of you, like you might be transitioning of like, this is something you've gone through and you've helped and worked through this on your own, in your own way. And you're helping now, like you might start to create a business out of this in 2023, which is pretty cool. Give me one here with this 7 of Cups. One more here for the 7 of Cups for group 3 when it comes to what does their future self want them to know about this 7 of Cups for 2023? We have the Lovers and the 6 of Swords. So yeah, like what's your goal? What's your dream? What are you trying to move towards? What are you trying to achieve? It's like choosing the path here. Yeah, we have 10 of Swords. So like there's definitely healing, moving, but it's like gaining a sense of alignment. Also things feeling more at ease. 6 of Swords is like coming out of conflict, or it's like moving to calmer shores, calmer waters. So I feel like you're definitely going to be doing this. You might not know how at this moment in time with the 7 of Cups, but I do feel like you will be able to release this. The path might become more clear once you've released whatever is maybe holding you back. This 10 of Swords here. Yeah, behind the 10 of Swords, we have the Star and the Moon. So this could be subconscious things. This could be deep emotions, right? Things that are like just deep that you have to really like discover. Is that the word I'm looking for? You have to really dive deep in to the healing process to find these things or to go through this transformation. I feel like that's why I feel like it might require like an additional person somehow. And it doesn't have to be wild and crazy. It could be like, I don't know, going to see a massage therapist or something, right? But there's something that's like holding you back from a goal or something you're trying to achieve, or just feeling more balanced and more harmonious. Feeling like things are in a good space with Judge. Okay, so you could be like learning a lot through this process as well because of this. And that's why I feel like for some of you, you're going to end up like helping people through this as well, because you're going to learn so much through this experience on your own that it makes you want to help other people who are going through similar things. So pretty interesting read, group number 3, kind of specific. So if it did not resonate, definitely check out a different pile. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this amethyst crystal. This is going to be your reading for what your future self wants you to know before 2023. So this is general, so obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, you can check out a different pile or just a different reading. But group 4, all right, we have mediator, and it is in the upright, so we are taking the light attribute here. So it says, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Okay, so this is about, like, I feel finding common ground here between you and maybe another person. You could also be negotiating a contract of some sort, like, there could also be too, like, new partnerships, new alliances, people coming in here. We have sage, be devoted and committed. We have hostilities, number 31, conflict and unrest. So some of you, this is, I almost feel like there could be some sort of conflict in your life that needs to be mediated, needs to be cleared up, needs to be resolved. For some of you, this is with the sage energy, it's almost giving me this, like, there's a maturity here. There's like a wise energy of, like, knowing how to get out of this situation, or how to mediate, or how to make this work for yourself, or how to bring this into a balanced place. Yeah, we have listening, so it may require listening, whether it's from you or other people or just both. We have sun with faith. And we have divine timing. So for some of you, this is, like, going to work itself out. Have faith that this situation is going to figure itself out. Some of you are going through a really challenging conflict when it comes between you and another person. Some of you may need to hear someone out, or someone needs to hear you out, or I feel like it's you hearing someone out with this sage energy. There's this energy of, like, being more mature in this situation and just, like, trying to have a conversation versus just arguing about shit to argue about it. You know what I mean? You know, when, like, you have those conversations and it's like you and someone are clearly not on the same page, or you don't agree or something like that, right? But you can have a conversation about it and get to the bottom of it and work through it, or you could just sit and argue about it and go nowhere. You know, this feels like a needing to sit down and have a mature conversation between you and another person. You may need a mediator. Some of you, this could be like going to counseling. Others of you, this could be like a business situation. Some of you could be in court. Okay, so it's like there needs to be a sit down here to figure this out. The divine timing piece is interesting here with number 30. It's giving me this energy of, like, it'll work itself out, but also, like, there's a reason that you're going through this issue right now. And it's like there's a purpose to it, which is interesting. This might be a specific group, so just kind of take what resonates here or find a different pile. Let's see what's going on here. What does group 4's future self want them to know before 2023? What is this about here? Group 4's future self. What do they want them to know? What does group 4's future self want them to know? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so whatever you're going through, it's going to take work. Because even with the Sage, it says be devoted and committed. 8 of Pentacles, put in the work, put in the detail, pay attention. you will find clarity, you will find the truth, you will have a victory and success in this situation. There may be a divine timing piece to this, but this is something that it's almost saying like, don't give up on this situation here, because I feel like there's going to be some sort of positive result out of this. Have faith that this will work out here if you dedicate your time and your energy. If anything, it's going to be a learning experience. But with the Seven of Cups, I almost feel like it's kind of interesting. We have the Magician here at the bottom of the deck. What the word I'm getting is, or the phrase, I guess, is the spell will be broken. The illusion will be broken with the Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. And it's interesting because the Magician would put magic in a situation. So something is going to be like revealed here or shown, or someone's going to see the truth, or this could also be too like a breakthrough in this situation where you both see both sides, right? Respect for both sides of an argument. So this might be where all of a sudden the two of you have a breakthrough, or you in this group of people or whatever have a breakthrough after listening to each other. There is this like aha moment where there's like an understanding. Okay. Let's see. What is going on here? Group 4's future self. What do they need to know before 2023? And this could be either side. This could be both sides, like both of you feeling this way. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's going to be more balanced here. The approach here, we have the Three of Swords and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So maybe this is like, definitely it could be in business for sure. With this, all these pentacle energies. Could also just be time and energy and effort, right? Being brought into this situation here. Some of you could also decide to fully separate from a person or a situation, or leave a job. Okay, I do see that for some of you with this Three of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Chariot here. So there will be victory, there will be success. There's Ace of Swords and the Chariot both talk of victories and success. I also feel like, again, like the truth, like something's going to be balanced out here. Some of you, this is like something you've really dedicated a lot of your time and your energy into. You don't feel like it's being reciprocated. Okay, it's like you don't feel valued potentially in a situation, or maybe the person you're dealing with doesn't feel valued. So like if this was a job, you don't feel like you're being paid enough. You feel like maybe they make you work a lot for what you're, getting paid. And this would be like negotiating more money for some of you, this Ten of Pentacles. So if you feel like you're not being valued in a situation, I feel like there's definitely better times ahead with this Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like you've been maybe working really hard and not maybe seeing results. You've been really dedicated, really committed to a relationship or a job or whatever, a path in your life, and you don't feel like it's working. And this is about listening to the other side so that you can come up with a better solution. Ten of Pentacles. And move forward. Why is this Three of Swords here for group 4? Queen of Wands. Two of Cups. Yeah. There's been like someone's been hurt in this situation, whether that's you or the other person. Why is this Six of Pentacles here? Eight of Cups. Yeah. And why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Hermit. Yeah, some of you might like go out on your own, do something on your own. We have the World. I feel like, some of you could walk away, or I just feel like someone hasn't been giving to the situation what needs to be given to make this balance, to make this, it's like one person feels like they've been very committed and dedicated and had, you know, and the other, and they don't feel reciprocated, they don't feel appreciated, and the other person is like thinking that there's maybe no problem, or and so for some of you, you definitely could be leaving this situation. Others of you may try to make it work. There may be this like understanding I'm getting with the Hermit energy, that there's like some sort of action that's taken because of this, because there's this understanding, this like knowledge or wisdom that's gained here through this situation. It's not going to go well, though, if it's like an aggressive approach. This needs to be, and again, if there is like arguments and stuff here, you may need a mediator to work through this situation, like a third party to work through this situation so that you can move forward in this situation. So why do you need to know this before 2023? This could be something that comes up in 2023 for some of you. Ace of Cups. All right. I think you need to know this because it's going to bring a change somehow. Well, it's obviously a new, Tower. It's bringing in a big shift in your energy. This also could be a big shift in like how you value yourself or in your love relationships. This could really shift the energy here. I feel like it's going to help take you out of the conflict and challenges that you've been experiencing up until this point. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Tower and the Chariot. Like some of you definitely could be moving on to like something new. Starting your own business, starting your own job, starting a new job, getting into a new relationship. Some of you, this is going to reframe this connection or this job though, like something will change and you'll feel like your cup is being filled, like you feel like you things are more harmonious after this. I do feel like you're learning a lot through this experience though, which is going to help change and reframe how you move forward, whether it's with this situation or without. Some of you definitely have we have 3 aces here with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So some of you definitely have new opportunities, new paths opening up here for you. And I feel like when you go down those paths, it's like there's going to be a more balanced and fair approach here in whatever situation this is going forward, in even new situations, because you see what hasn't worked in the past. So there's a strong sense of like learning from mistakes or learning from negative experiences that help change your future. And I feel like that's why they want you to know this now before 2023. So some of you maybe haven't gone through this yet. This change could happen in 2023 is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you could be going through this negotiating stuff kind of now, or you will be. Anything else for group 4? That what their future self wants them to know before 2023. Anything else that group 4's future self wants them to know? 4 of Swords. So yeah, this is about healing. Healing from this situation. We have the 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords is the healing of that. And 3 of Cups behind at the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Wands. So this is about healing relationships, connections, healing these connections here, or just healing these relationships to bring more stability and a more solid foundation. And also just like healing so you can find better ones too. If you can't seem to negotiate and get through to this person or this situation, this is going to help you find better connections. People who appreciate you, people who are on the same page, people who make you feel good, feel happy, excited to be in their presence, that sort of thing. Okay, so there is a strong healing energy here that this will, in divine timing, this will rectify itself. this challenge, this conflict that you're going through. It will mediate itself. You will be able to work through this. It's going to maybe take time. I feel with this Eight of Pentacles and this Sage energy, it definitely could take time for the truth or this clarity or this realization to happen, whether that's within you, this person, or between the two of you. And it's like this, some of you may need to realize that you're not being valued in a situation, and that might be what's taking time. Like, there's a lot of conflict, and you might not be realizing that it's like you don't feel valued, you don't feel appreciated. And once you realize that, there's going to be some changes that need to be made here. And for some of you, like I said, you're going to potentially walk away here from whatever this is. So hopefully that resonates for you, group 4. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.